Hi folks, I'm Steve Hindy with Showing Animals Respect and Kindness. You're looking at two deputies from the Clay County Sheriff's Office in Kentucky. These officers are attending an illegal cockfight, which includes illegal gambling, and these are violations of state and federal law. The deputies should be busting this criminal operation and arresting everyone, but they aren't doing anything. If there's one thing I can't stand besides animal abusers, it's corrupt police. Today's video is all about flat-out crazy police corruption in Kentucky's Clay County Sheriff's Office, which has for years protected an illegal cockfight operation called the Laurel Creek Game Club. It's time to root out these crooked cops, folks, so let's get to it. Most cockfighting occurs in out-of-the-way places, down long dirt roads, away from prying eyes, because cockfighting is illegal in all 50 states. But that's not the way it works in Manchester, Kentucky, where the Laurel Creek Game Club is visible to all who drive along well-traveled Kentucky Highway 11. Cockfighters have nothing to worry about at Laurel Creek because the Clay County Sheriff's Office is just as crooked as the cockfighters. On June 13, 2020, shark investigators had a solid tip that there would be a cockfight at Laurel Creek. In the afternoon hours before the event started, we flew a drone over the property. As people gathered, we observed trailers used to hold the roosters ahead of the cruel, deadly fights. We've seen trailer setups like this at other cockfight locations, such as a place called Shaker Hill in Butler County, and another place deceptively called Honest Abe's in McCreary County. Shark investigator Stu Chaffetz called the Clay County Sheriff's Office and asked them to shut down the illegal cockfight.
I'm calling to report that there is a cockfight happening right now off of Route 11 in Manchester. I'm with a group that is fighting against cockfighting. We do have activists in that area, so we know that the cockfight is happening, and we're asking for you to please go out there and shut it down.
All right. Well, we'll get someone to check it out, okay?
A while later, well after the police had time to do their job, Stu called back, and this time he was stonewalled.
What's going on?
Hi. Yeah, I called up about a cockfight that is happening right now in Manchester. I'd called a little while ago. We just wanted to follow up, see if you were able to send the car out there.
Okay. They're busy right now.
Evening fell and the cockfight began. Stu called back, and this time, incredibly, he was told that there was nothing going on.
So I'm calling about a cockfight that I called in about an hour ago, and I spoke.
The officers went up there and checked it out. There was no one up there.
This is an absolute lie. How did we know it was an absolute lie? Because shark investigators were inside the cockfight, and we were video documenting not only the terrible cruelty, but also the illegal gambling. And very disturbingly, the presence of children. Oh, and we filmed these deputies from the Clay County Sheriff's Office at the cockfight, watching the animal abuse, socializing with the criminal cockfighters, and utterly betraying their oath to enforce the law. The Clay County Sheriff's Office, as you can see, doesn't stop criminals. They are criminals. I decided to call the Sheriff's Office myself. The cockfight that is not happening on Highway 11?
Okay.
Sure looks like it's happening to me. Why is my associate being lied to?
I'm not sure, sir. I'm just the dispatcher. I just tell people where to go, and then what they do when they get there is all on them.
Well, I'll tell you what. Tell your officers that I'm going out to that cockfight that isn't happening on Highway 11, and I'm going to sit there and wait for them, and they're going to come out and they're going to show me how that cockfight isn't happening. Okay?
Sir, can you calm down for me?
No, I'm not going to calm down. I don't like corrupt police, and I'm not calming down.
Okay, okay, sir. You have a wonderful day. Bye.
Apparently, the police were surprised to learn that we were actually in the area, and now they had to figure out what to do. In just a few minutes, Stu received a call from the same dispatcher who hung up on me.
I don't have a problem with sending my officers back out there, but I just had an officer go out there and he said there was nothing going on out there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you think he went into the building and the officers said there was nobody there and there was nothing going on?
I don't know that he went in the building, but he said he went through there and he advised that there was nothing going on.
Stu called me and told me about the call from the dispatcher, so I called the dispatcher again.
That's fine. I want your name and badge number, dispatch.
Okay, my name is John, and I don't have an ID number on there.
John, what's your last name?
I'd rather not give it to you, sir.
John, you're a public servant. I want your last name.
I'm not giving you my last name, sir.
This dispatcher is such a coward, he doesn't even have the balls to ID himself, other than John, which may or may not be his first name. John promised he would put an officer on the line, and he put me on hold for a long time. Time passed and passed as I waited for John, the cowardly dispatcher, and I decided to move things along.
Okay, folks, so the Clay County Sheriff says there's nothing going on in here.
I drove to the front gate of the Cockfight property and had an interesting conversation with the guy collecting the money.
Police said you're not doing anything tonight.
Yeah, they come down visit us.
Yeah?
Hey, I mean, we don't mind. We're not doing nothing that we care from knowing about.
Not fighting any roosters?
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Well,
It's legal. It's not illegal.
it's not illegal?
No.
Is
No, it's not illegal to fight roosters.
Then Deputy Wes Bromley, badge number 1108, got on the phone, so I drove away from my new friend at the Cockfight property. Deputy Bromley and I were about to have quite a conversation.
Officer?
Yeah.
So, my associate, Stu Chaffetz, was told there's nothing happening at this cockfight. I'm at the cockfight.
Right. They're fighting roosters. That's what's happening.
You know that.
Yeah.
You got a problem with that?
It's not illegal in the state of Kentucky.
What's your name again, officer?
Deputy Wes Bromley, badge number 1108, Clay County Sheriff's Office.
So the sheriff's office knew about the cockfight all along, and multiple officers had stonewalled and lied to protect the cockfighters. It was only when cornered that Deputy Bromley, badge number 1108, admitted that cockfighting was ongoing, but then he lied some more, claiming that what is clearly illegal throughout the entire country is somehow not illegal in Kentucky. Following this outrageous police misconduct, we filed a Freedom of Information request for the police report. In response, we were told that there was no police report filed. How telling. If we were to run a contest for most crooked, shithole law enforcement agency with the most crooked, shithole officers, the Clay County Sheriff's Office in Kentucky would get my vote. These badged thugs should be investigated by the feds, and every officer involved should be fired, prosecuted, and jailed, starting with Clay County Sheriff Patrick Robinson. Oh, and a few days ago, Stu posted some cockfight evidence to the sheriff's Facebook account. It was either not approved or was immediately removed, proving that those who abuse animals and protect animal abusers are not just cruel, they're also cowards. We will have more, a lot more, on Kentucky's badged thugs in the near future. If these crooks think we're going to let them off, they have no idea who they're dealing with. So who can you appeal to? As you will learn in upcoming videos, the Kentucky State Police are no better than the crooked cops in Clay County. We've also tried contacting Governor Andy Beshear's office, but so far, neither he nor any of his staff have responded. Nevertheless, we've posted their contact info and asked that you apply some pressure.
The feds need to come in and clean up the cesspool that is Clay County, Kentucky. Meanwhile, we'll put up more and more damning evidence until enough pressure builds to break Kentucky's corruption logjam. Stay tuned, folks, because this ride is just getting warmed up.
If you know about cockfighting locations anywhere in the U.S., please let us know, either by emailing us at tips@sharkonline.org or by calling us at 630-385-0244. I'm Steve Hindy with Showing Animals Respect and Kindness, and we are going to crush cockfighting.
Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video. You can subscribe to our channel to see more of our investigations, and learn what you can do to help Shark help animals. To support Shark directly and gain access to exclusive content, consider sponsoring us on Patreon.